such a low intensity punching. Yeah. this can actually be good for practicing successive jabs. Because it goes flying, and you can practice hitting it once and then hitting it again. Uppercuts. That's a flying elbow. That's also a flying elbow. Do a few more of those. From over here. Out of range of punches, not from kicks. See if I can launch my step without stepping from here to there. Yeah. I can't wait to get a proper boxing bag so I can punch down here. Do knees, kicks. This, I'm not going to be kicking this more because I could get hurt on these steel wires here. Yeah. Looks like barbed wire. There's screws, and then there's this thing running around it, and kind of like barbed wire. There's an end of it that's sharp. So I could hurt myself. I'm not gonna be kicking into this. This is slippery, so if you hit it too far down, it's likely to slide off down here. So I'm gonna have to aim up here. That might be the right level anyway. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So what I did, sometimes I can't keep myself from training. It's like I get an urge to train. And if I don't have something like this, I end up punching boards, like blue boards like this, for example. And that's suboptimal. So what I did, I took a bag. I had a bag of soil. They used to plant seed. And I think it's 5 kilos, 3 kilos, 5 kilos. And then I put that inside of plastic bags, and then put a towel, possibly 2 towels around it. and then this close back. But it's at the end of its usefulness now. I had a guy irritating me by writing foolish questions and comments on my Instagram page, Mike's Martial Arts, and he wrote, I have a video where I'm showcasing remarkable speed, hand speed. Maybe this guy's jealous, I don't know. Maybe because he trained 20 years. If you check this guy's bio out, it's like trained 20 years, seal out, this martial art, that martial art, this martial art, and he's fighting with sticks, the knives and stuff, and he's practiced like 20 years. Maybe he's jealous if he finds a guy on the internet who didn't train not even 2 years. Then he's moving faster and more dangerous to a knife fighter and stick fighter than you are, most likely. And he didn't train for 20 years on the experts. Maybe you get jealous of things like that. And I could be wrong, but I think that could be it. So here's the point. Yeah, so this guy, he left a comment, and I have a video where I'm moving, doing drills, circuit drills, and he didn't like the video, and he just left a comment, try stabbing something, bro. And it looks to me like a passive-aggressive. It's a passive-aggressive, annoying comment. It's like, it looks like it's trying to insinuate that I'm doing something wrong or something like this. Because I'm doing circle drills like stabs and this, okay, slashes and stabs. And it's a weird comment. It comes to the try stabbing something, bro. If this guy would have watched my YouTube channel, he could find a lot of videos of me stabbing things. So I don't know, maybe he's trying to insinuate being passive aggressive and come to my channel and pick on me and insinuate I'm doing something wrong, sadly. Not having the guts to be direct and say, if you would stab somebody like that, you would drop the knife or something. It looks like he's trying to insinuate I'm doing something wrong because I'm doing a stab drill like this. And he writes, try stabbing something, bro. It looks weird. And I wrote back to him, not only do I try, no, I've more than tried it. I've done it several times. And I wrote only one aspect of my training, the knife fighting, shadow boxing, doing things like this, hitting the air. It's only one aspect of my training. So I don't know if he was trying to insinuate. I don't like people that can't be clear in communication and they're weird, like go to chill on the internet. But maybe he was insinuating that, the way I'm moving my hands is like he's trying to downplay, like he doesn't like the remarkable speed I'm showing, he wants to poo-poo it. Haters are in denial of your success and they want to poo-poo what you're doing and they don't like to see you shine. If this guy's practiced martial arts for 20 years and I'm more impressive speed, agility, and it's like obviously, undeniably better than him most likely. If you look at him with a knife, he's slower, he's not as dangerous. And he's trained for like 20 years. Yeah, I would be threatened by some random guy being better than me at home without having trained 20 years. So yeah, I think that could be it. I'm good at reading people. He's probably like a hater. Sees my stuff and he gets jealous. And he figures out, and he's bragging on, he's boasting on his Instagram bio. 20 years you locked. Wing Chun, which is a bullshit fake martial arts. And all these other things. And he's trained like almost his whole life. And then you have somebody like me who moves faster than him, which is very important in knife fighting. And I don't take you seriously. You're a guy who's promoting yourself as a martial artist, and you're out of shape. You're overweight. There's something called fighting shape, and you're not in it. Okay, seafood, whatever, seafoodister, whatever your name is. There's a reason why boxers, for example, one of Roy Jones Jr.'s strengths that made him win so many boxing fights was his speed. Okay, I watched a lot of his fights and commenters and expert commenters and boxing coaches talk about Roy Jones. A lot of people point to his hand speed as one of his strengths that made him win fights. Okay, and there's a reason that some boxers, for example, they will be the best boxer, they will go on a winning streak. 50% of their success is due to their freak athleticism, their speed, their physical power, their athletic ability to move the body quickly back and forth, and the range of motion, their stamina. I think that's like 50% of their success is due to their fitness level, their freak athleticism, like apex level athleticism. That's why a lot of times when boxers get older, their testosterone levels go down. With age, you lose your speed. You lose stamina, you lose a lot of athleticism, like in your 40s, 45, 50. That's why a lot of boxers who push their career long, they start losing fights. When they get older, they get slower, they start losing fights. They start getting a little bit slower than they were. They were on like a win streak, like they were like 20 wins in a row or something. And they were really fast. And when their athleticism drops, they start getting slower, they start losing fights. Okay, so there's a thing called fighting shape. This guy's not in fighting shape. So if you are so serious about being a martial artist, why don't you get in shape? Okay? And stop trying to pick on me like a little coward on my YouTube channel because you're jealous of me. Okay? Go do some, not block the guy, go do some Wing Chun, Fire Claw, Dragon Claw attacks, or some monkey tail or something. I wrote them in comment. I'm bored with your annoying comments on my videos. Okay. And why don't you go train some Wing Chun, Dragon Claws, or monkey tails or something. So yeah, I suspect. I don't like people that are unclear in the language, but I suspect that this guy, he feels insecure and jealous, and he's a hater. He's somebody he started following me, and then he started leaving annoying comments on my videos, and I do a drill on my video. I never left a negative comment on him pooping what he's doing. I'm too busy doing my own stuff. I don't watch a lot of people's stuff. And he starts, I have one video where I do like moon cats. And I just made a video. I got a new knife, and I tried moving it around like this, a Bowie knife. And I used the Instagram short feature, and I picked a filter, like a moon, a video effect. That I thought looked cool. There's a moon going like this. I like to get artsy and creative with things sometimes. And there's a moon moving. And then I labeled the video Moon Cats. It's a moon in there, but I'm gonna people the moon cats, okay? And if I would have a fire filter at the back, like, oh, this looks cool, it's a volcano shooting fire, maybe I would title a video Fire Cats. Okay? I'm doing cutting and there's a moon in the video, okay? And he's like, what's going on, bro? Just the way he's writing is annoying. I suffer no fools. And I get irritated with people, and my tolerance level for fools is getting lower and lower. People being annoying on the internet, and where you have to scratch your head and they're not being clear in the speech. Like 40 years old, they didn't learn how to be clear in the speech. 40, 50, whatever. So yeah, go get in shape. And don't be becoming annoying, trying to subliminally, subtly, like a coward, passively, aggressive, pick on what I'm doing. And then he said, what's going on, bro? I'm like, and I wrote also like dancing the moonlight. Dancing the moonlight. Practicing with my knife, something like this. And I'm like, what, this guy, he's acting like he's retarded. And I actually, honestly, I thought, is this guy drunk? He's like, what day is it? Sometimes when people write super calm, so I was like, is it Friday, Saturday? Because a lot of people are drunk those days. So you get more stupid comments when people are drunk. And people are acting ways normal wouldn't do unless that's what they would encourage. Here's the point. And then he's like, but those are not moon cats. What's going on, bro? And it's just annoying the way he writes. But those are not moon cats. It's like a retard. It's like, don't you get it? It's a clip. And in the clip, somebody's practicing with knives. They're cutting. and there's a moon going in the video, a video effect, a big moon. Maybe that's why he just picked moon cuts. It's like, why are you retarded? It's like, but those are not moon cuts. What's going on, bro? I'm like, of course it's not, but that's not the moon. That's what he wrote. Not moon cuts, but that's not the moon, bro. What's going on? And I'm like, of course it's not the actual moon. It's a video effect, an Instagram effect. And it's like, well, what is that you're doing? I see some X. I don't know if it's trying to impress me by listing off different names of techniques that you learned in all these systems you've been practicing for a long time. And that's the X and Y, and X and Y, and Y, C, X, and what's going on. And I'm like, whatever. And here's the thing. I got pretty good at some things. And I didn't get good by... I did it on my own, okay? So I didn't have the benefit of going to a gym and having somebody who's really good at something teach me. I didn't train for 10, 20 years under master so-and-so. And no, I'm a guy who got some plastic training knives and started moving around in my kitchen pretty much. Okay, and figuring things out as I go along. Okay, so I don't know, like in this Screaming Kali, what this is called. I might do this because I figured out moving knives around, like, this is a good cut. And I didn't go watch Kalima and have somebody talk to me in a class. Okay, this is a good cut to do. Do like this. And it's called the diagonal moon, whatever, in this system. And this is this. No, I figured this out on my own. Moving knives. Oh, you can do this. It's an effective attack. You launch it from the hip. Boom. It's an effective attack. I figured that out. I didn't go to gym and have a master tell me, okay, here's the system. This is an X cap. This is a Y or something. I didn't do that. I got some knives. I started moving with them, attacking things. I've done sparring, I've done all kinds of stuff, and I know what works and what doesn't work. Okay. So I don't know what this is called in your system. It's probably like, sometimes I throw punches. I don't know what this is called, but I can tell, this feels like it's a good punch. This is a powerful punch at least. This. I don't know what that's called. Maybe it's called a hook. Maybe it's called a high level hook or whatever. And I might figure this out. Punch like this. And that I think it might be called a cross in boxing. Punch like this. I think it might be called a cross. But I don't know all the names because I didn't learn this. Okay, I'm self-taught. Self-trained, okay? So, I don't know, I don't need to know the names of things to be able to do them, okay? And, if you're an annoying idiot out there, and you're jealous of my speed and my athletic ability, and I'm doing things that you've never seen before, and I remember to throw moves like this, for example. If you're jealous of me, then go deal with insecurities and go train your Wing Chun and which is fake martial arts. I would say if you're training Wing Chun, you're wasting your time. If you go train Muay Thai, okay, that's a better system. If you're gonna, this is the system we're gonna spend time and energy. Why pick a bad system? And I'm sure there's some things that Wing Chun people do that is helpful. Like hand speed exercises. They do things like they have this wooden dummy and they do blocking things and hardening their fists, hitting wood or whatever. There might be some things that are useful there. But if you're gonna pick like one system to train to get better at using your body as a weapon, you're better off picking Muay Thai or boxing or kickboxing or something like this. So you can go train your fake martial arts, Wing Chun, with ineffective techniques. I've seen some people on YouTube who overhype themselves. I don't overhype myself. Sometimes I'll say good things about myself. Like I made a video promoting myself, promoting my Instagram, and one of the fastest. And I do believe that I'm one of the fastest. Okay, what I said is true. And here's the point, but I'm not like I'm the best, nobody can beat me. I don't make crazy claims like this. I'm the best knife fighter. I didn't say that. I said one of the fastest. Okay, self-taught, put that too. You might be able to find, well, look, there's a Filipino guy who weighs 50 kilos, and he's a cousin with Manny Pacquiao, and he can move his hands even faster. He's got that's training nice. Okay, well, is he self-taught? Or did he train boxing to get this? Did he have a boxer? Did he train boxing for like 4 years? And then he's not self-taught. That's why I put in that disclaimer. Self-taught. One of the fastest self-taught knife martial artists, and then a question mark. Okay. So if you can find somebody who's, oh well, he's 50 kilos, and he's, okay, is he self-taught? If I do research on this guy, did he train in the gym, some kind of martial arts? And is he self-taught, really? So yeah, I make some claims sometimes, but I'll make things up. Here's the point. I've seen some of these fools out there who hype themselves up too much. I don't say things about myself not true. I don't say there's nobody that can beat me. I don't say I will beat anybody in a knife fight or something. But I know there's some things that I'm doing in martial arts that are pretty good. I've got some strengths, okay? Some things. But I don't claim to be the fastest out of everybody. Or like the best, or I can beat anybody, nobody can beat me, or I got this technique, nobody can kick me this way because I can block it every time. I don't make claims like that. But you find a lot of fakes in the Wing Chun community online. If you search Wing Chun on YouTube, you find a lot of people doing ineffective techniques. If I look at some Wing Chun people and they do elbows, a lot of them do things, they throw elbows in ways that look very ineffective. I've seen people that they're like, oh, I'm a good martial artist, Wing Chun, and they will hype themselves up. And then I look at them throwing at a bag, and you can just tell they're not generating a lot of power in their. You can hear it, and you can see it, that they're not generating a lot of power by the way that they're using their elbows in Wing Chun. And if I go look on Instagram or Muay Thai guys, when they attack with their elbows, there's a lot more power in that. So if you want to use a system to get better at fighting, if you're going to pick a system, why would you pick Wing Chun? You're better off training Muay Thai. Okay, they have powerful kicks. They figure out Muay Thai is a very effective martial arts. If I would pick one, if I wanted to go training and get really good at fighting, I would probably pick Muay Thai for striking and kicks, not kickboxing or boxing. If you train Muay Thai, it's like the best of both worlds. They know how to throw punches and elbows and kicks. They have trips, like getting people on the ground and stuff. So that's an all-round good martial arts. And then you could go to train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or wrestling or something to get even better on the grappling side. And they have MMA gyms where they train Muay Thai and wrestling and stuff. So that would be my advice. Don't waste your time with the. If you're gonna pick a system, I want to get better at fighting and fighting with my body. I'm gonna pick Wing Chun to train. You're wasting your time. If you go and train Wing Chun for 1 hour at a gym, you will get more dangerous fighting with your body, more effective by spending that 1 hour to go training the Muay Thai gym. So yeah, whatever. I get. It's not that I'm petty, but it's like I'm so fed up with people picking on me on the internet and being annoying and not knowing how to conduct themselves like adults and being confusing and not communicating clearly and being toxic in varying forms and degrees on the internet. So I'm got to the point where I'm like I'm suffering no fools. Okay, so yeah, it's Sifu there. You can go be annoying on somebody else's YouTube page, and I think you might be jealous. He's trying to call my page, poo-poo what I'm doing, and be annoying and ask stupid questions. So whatever. Okay. Here's my point. I think you should get in shape. I will leave you some advice, Sifu Mister. 1, stop leaving stupid comments on other people's YouTube channels or Instagram channels. 2, stop wasting your time. You waste your time training Wing Chun. You could have picked a better system or to get better at fighting. And I'm not knocking the system in Thailand. I'm sure there's some things to do that are useful. There's even some UFC fighters who who trained Wing Chun. But if you're gonna pick like one system, you also want to, obviously, you want to train boxing, you want to train something else. You just shouldn't pick like Wing Chun. Like they've had a lot of weird strikes. I'm not an expert in Wing Chun. Like I said, I don't pay a lot of attention to different systems. But I think they do a lot of strikes, like weird strikes, instead of punching with their knuckles. They do like hitting in different ways and less effective ways. But yeah, maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll do some research on it. So I don't want to talk out of my, you know what. But a lot of stuff that I've seen from people on YouTube videos, like if you search martial arts, there's going to be things showing up in your feed. If you're a guy who watches martial arts or makes martial arts, there's going to be martial arts videos showing up in your feed suggested by you. And when I see Wing Chun, when I've seen Wing Chun popping up, a lot of times it's ridiculous people, and they're not being effective at fighting. If they do, like if they hit a bag, there might be things like things like this kind of. I've seen a lot of people like Wing Chun, and they're putting themselves out there as Wing Chun, and then if they attack a bag, it's like things like this, kind of. It's like, well, you're probably better if you do this. You get more power in that than if you do these weird things. And yeah. So I'm trying hard not to name names. There's some things coming to mind where I see some people do this, and people have a bag and they say I'm going to Wing Chun, and then they're doing elbows. They're using the elbows to attack, and they might do things like I don't know, like this, for example. And you can hear that they're not generating a lot of power the way that they're throwing the elbows. You can see it on the bag. You can hear it. It's like if I do this, you can tell it's not a powerful elbow. But if I do a powerful elbow, you can hear and see it. See? You can hear it, you can see it. You can tell the energy. And a lot of times I've seen Wing Chun people on YouTube using a bag. It's like they're doing, I don't even remember how they do it, but they do things that look weird, and you can tell they're not generating a lot of force with the elbows when they use the elbows to attack. And I'm not knocking the system entirely. It might just be that the people that I've seen like fake martial artists, and they just yeah, whatever. Alright, so that's could be the end of the video.